Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, it seems Gachagua is going to get it rough. I was going through a couple of videos regarding what Gachagua kept saying, especially last year, during the demonstrations that were organized by Raila Odinga. So if you look at those videos, some of them were videos of Gachagua wakati akimdharau Raila Odinga. I was going through the archives of those videos. And if I look at what is happening now, especially what is trending, and you know the story regarding AUC, and I believe that you're one of those people who've been following the events of what happened in Uganda between Raila, Ruto, and Museveni. We know that Uhuru has pronounced himself that he's going to support Raila in this matter. And we also know that Raila met Gachagua, but the details of the discussion is not yet out. But what we know is that Raila went to his Twitter handle and na akamtambua Ruto. I don't want to talk about that because, you know, some Azimio people don't want to recognize that title. I'm going by the reaction of Gachagua and going by the videos that I've just shared. I think Gachagua is going to lose this whole thing. You know, one of the assignment that was bestowed on Gachagua, or the assignment which Gachagua mwenye alijiwekelea, was to fight Raila Odinga. So take a look at this. The Kenya Kwanza people, 4 members have been formed for shuttle diplomacy. On the Azimio wing, whereby there is Professor Makau Mtua, there is also a 4-member team that is going to champion the agenda of Raila Odinga in the African continent. You know, to be honest, this AUC position is going to benefit Kenya. So I think William Ruto realizes that this is going to benefit Kenya, and because of that reason, Gachagua inambidi afanye kitu inaitwa swallow a humble pie. Why? Because he doesn't have a choice. Look at this. Raila met Ruto. They had a meeting with Museveni, and you saw those pictures which were circulating. And if you have not seen those pictures, let me just share the pictures with you. Just check those pictures. So those are pictures that are evident that Ruto, Raila, and Museveni have a secret pact. Someone told me something, that maybe Raila is there to negotiate this oil deal between Uganda and Kenya, to bring the oil deal back to Kenya. That can also be a role. Or maybe to negotiate on this issue of, there's a time William Ruto stopped any importation of maziwa, I think maziwa ya unga, kitu kama hiyo, if I'm not wrong. So hii ilifanya kwamba Uganda wakaanzaona kwamba Kenya wanawaingilia sana. So let's not talk about that. Let's talk about this part where Gachagua appears to be one who has lost. Personally, if you ask me, I'll tell you that Gachagua amepoteza. First, I want to share with you this video where Gachagua was saying that there is no way they will ever give Raila Odinga audience.
Kama anataka mazungumzo ni mambo mawili. Akuje pale kwa rais, atafute appointment kwa controller of State House. Na atakuta mimi nimeketi hapo na notebook. Mambo ya kujadiliana na Raila Odinga is one agenda only: to discuss his exit from Kenyan politics and permanent retirement from this country.
So ili swala zima, mtu ambaye amepoteza kabisa Gachagua. Unajua politics ama siasa ni mchezo mbaya. Mimi naona kwamba wale wazee ambao walisema kwamba siasa ni mchezo mbaya walijua. Sasa wewe niambie, Gachagua alikuwa anaongea kama kwa hiyo video umeona, akisema kwamba mzee mganga, mzee sijui nini, mzee sijui nini. And then it appears that now Gachagua will have to contend with the idea that Ruto will never attack Raila Odinga. Because one, Ruto will not attack Raila Amolo Odinga. Why? Because he is trying to build an image, a positive image for Raila Amolo Odinga. Of course, Raila Amolo Odinga has a very huge following in Africa. That is something that we all know. Being an international figure, a Pan-Africanist. And there was a time, Honorable Ruku, who is a member of parliament, allied to the Kenya Kwanza, having secured his position as a member of parliament under DP. I think he's the only member of parliament under DP. So he said back then that the only Pan-Africanists he recognizes are one, Malema and Raila Amolo Odinga. So he was basically giving Raila Amolo Odinga credit for everything. So Ruto will not attempt to attack Raila Amolo Odinga. Gachagua will have to swallow a humble pie. He will find himself not attacking Raila Amolo Odinga. Why? Because his boss has said so. So mimi naona kwamba kuna swala zima hapa kwamba Gachagua kama kawaida yake, unajua kwamba Gachagua huwa ampi Raila Amolo Odinga nafasi kwa sababu he deems Raila Amolo Odinga as a very 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 big threat to his future politics. He knows that should Raila Amolo Odinga decide to team with the Mudavadi and team with probably any other politician like Ruto, let's say Ruto, he knows that he will lose. So that's why he is doing everything possible to make sure that hakuna distance, the distance between hakuna, he try to make sure that Raila Amolo Odinga does not come closer to Ruto. But look at the pictures which are shared. Those pictures are already depicting a scenario where Gachagua's wishes zimetupiliwa mbali, and the reality is that Ruto is fronting Raila Amolo Odinga for the AUC. So Gachagua hapo sijui atafanyaje. What do you think Gachagua will do? Because initially he said they were not going to give Raila Amolo Odinga any audience, any kind. But look at what happened. What happened literally shocked him, because personally I think he was isolated. Maybe he didn't know. I read somewhere, someone was saying that kwa sababu Uhuru walimchukia kwa sababu alikuwa na Raila. Sasa basi wamchukie Ruto kwa sababu yuko na Raila. I mean, this was a ball that is being thrown to Kenya Kwanza Scott, ili tuangalie kama basi watamchukia Ruto kwa sababu Ruto yuko na Raila, kwa sababu Raila alikuwa na Uhuru wakamchukia. Sasa Ruto yuko na Raila, kwa ile katika ile video, ile picture ambayo nimekuonyesha, inaonyesha kwamba Ruto na Raila wako na secret pact. Sasa sijui kama wale wafuasi wataamua kwamba Ruto kama ndivyo basi tawe. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you observe? What do you think is going to happen going forward? Just go below the comment section and tell us what do you think is going to happen to Rigathi Gachagua's political future. Because personally, I think his political future is doomed. I didn't want to use that term, but that's the truth. If William Samoei Ruto decides not to attack Raila Amolo Odinga, Gachagua itabidi atulize makali. Now, there's a time I remember in one of these functions, Gachagua made it clear that kazi yake kubwa ni kuprotect rais. Kazi kubwa ya Gachagua ni kuprotect rais. Hiyo ni kitu ambayo ameisema kila saa. Sijui kama umekuwa ukiangalia, sijui kama uliwahi kuangalia video, alisema kwamba kazi yake kubwa ni kuprotect William Samoei Ruto. Hasa katika hii scenario ambayo imempata, it's going to be difficult. But ladies and gentlemen, just go below the comment section and tell us what you think about the whole drama, the whole political drama. But perhaps if you watch this video and you have not subscribed, please just take 1 second and subscribe. Give us a like. Don't forget to share our videos. Until you catch up again, please stay safe and stay blessed.